Hi everyone, so today I wanted to discuss Shadow High. You can see I got a few that I added to my collection. So I kind of just want to talk about my thoughts and which are my favorite dolls, what I like about them, kind of all of that. So you can see here that I got Natasha and Shanelle, and then down here you can see that I also got Heather and Ash. So I'll kind of start with the one that's become my favorite and I'll kind of move on. So my very favorite is Shanelle. She was the one in the box that I was just like, wow, even before taking her out of the box. You can see her makeup. I really love the white eyeliner, and she has the little bit of glitter in the corners, kind of same as Bella from the Pacific Coast release. And yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, I love her lipstick. This shade is just so perfect. It's really nice, this face mold they used, and her edges and how they use black and white to match her hair, and that her really long black hair has this white streak in it, which is so cute. And you can see, like, I love this little bow with kind of this crystal gem. It's kind of like a multi-layer, nice fabric, kind of, I don't know, like a chiffon type fabric. I'm not a good fabric person, but it's a really nice bow that she has. I think I've seen people with Natasha trying to create a bow for her. That is such a great idea, of wishing she came with such a great bow too. And they've really gone above and beyond with the jewelry for this line. I feel like these earrings are so nice. They're just so much more detailed and interesting than earrings we've had in the past. I think they did a better job with, like, I know they did a better job with some dolls, have more interesting earrings, but a lot of them just have the kind of plain post. So I really appreciate these earrings. And yeah, and then this dress is so cute on her. So my storyline for my dolls, kind of also going through, is so these girls are my two ghosts. And so I feel like she also has a ghostly look, that she has this white on her dress and she has the white streak in her hair. So I like that they both look a little bit old fashioned, that it's kind of like their ghost that died many years ago. So that's kind of my storyline for them. Yeah, and it's really cool how there's just a little bit of color in her eyes. This is just like touch of purple, and just a touch of color to her lip color. And yeah, so here you can see her dress, which is so pretty. And she also has like a little bracelet here. It's nice how I noticed with some of these bracelets, they actually like open, so you don't necessarily need to take their hand off, or you could put on a doll that their hands don't come off. And here I really love these lacy socks and shoes. These are so adorable. I love like a cute, kind of a cute look. That's really my style. So I just adore these shoes with their little bit of fluff and their bows and their lace, and I love how they kind of come out like here. Often they've done these socks and high heel looks, and I haven't been a fan with Rainbow High, but these, I think this is the way it should be done. And you can see she has this a little bit translucent, sparkly black stand with kind of studs going across it and an SH here. So they kind of have their own look of stands. So some have more of a kind of clear white, and some have the kind of more clear black stand. So both her and Ash have the black stand, and Natasha and Heather have the more clear white stand. So here, I'll have her kind of come out of the way so I can then discuss Natasha, who's my second favorite. And she was the one I was like almost most looking forward to of the collection, that I just love this all white ghostly look. I really like how they add a little bit of pink to her cheeks and a little bit of blue to her eyes. I think this just hint of color is perfect without going too far. So she's one that I try to fix some things, and I learned that she's a harder one to fix. So probably good finding her the way you want and not expect that you can fix it. So you can see, I'm happy at least the top of her eye makeup really matches, but the bottom, you can see that this gray comes out further down versus this side. So I tried to kind of erase some of this gray with like this paint thinner I use that's kind of recommended for smart dolls, but it did not come off well. And then I more felt like I kind of got off some of her eyeliner, so I used like a watercolor pencil to kind of draw back on the eyeliner, which doesn't always work if you're not doing like coats of sealer or whatever, but it did work. But then I tried to fix it with a wet cloth and it smeared a little bit, and then that I couldn't even take off with my kind of paint thinner. So there's a little bit of a gray smudge from where I messed up. This is my first like kind of mess up trying to fix up makeup, but to me it doesn't really bother me. It's okay. And yeah, so she has this more gray lip. She's just so cute. And yeah, mine, I was really happy with her. So I guess her hair and her face and everything is very much like Daphne. But for me, her hair is much softer and not as frizzy as my Daphne. But it might vary based on the doll. Like they might not be all exactly the same. But her hair is really silky and it's not too full fluffy. Like my Daphne, I boil washed her hair and it was still like the crimped look, but then just less full and frizzy. My idea was I was going to straighten her hair, and I thought just boil washing would do it, but that didn't even straighten her hair. I guess people actually take a straight iron to do it, but I was happy with the result of just my boil wash. So you can see I put her in the second dress, and I put on her jacket, but I kind of liked it a little bit off the shoulder. So that's kind of how I'm having her jacket. And I kept on her first pair of shoes instead of the boots. The boots are gorgeous and I'll save them for some other outfit, but I really liked her having kind of this 1920s kind of style, which I try to keep. Even though her first dress had that look, but I wasn't super fond of the outcome. I think the idea was great versus how it turned out. But yeah, the boots before didn't look very 1920s, but these I felt work better. You can see them more up close. So, because yeah, I want her to be like kind of a 1920s ghost, I guess is my idea for her. And yeah, she as well. I just love the detail of these earrings, kind of this like crystal, this maybe supposed to be like a diamond and like a pearl or something. And you have S on this side and an H on the other side. So I just love these detailed earrings. She also came with a bracelet that I put on one of my other dolls because I'm not really showing her wrists, but I'm just really, really happy with her look. So these were really fun. I'll put back Shanelle. Whee! So they're friends over here, black and white. And so then down here, my third favorite of the ones I got, so I got 4, is Ash. And something really cool about him, I realized trying to nail him, is that he has an ankle joint. That's so exciting. But yeah, this is I really love his first outfit. So I just want to keep him in this outfit. There's actually like a snap closure here, which is really nice for the jacket to keep it kind of closed like this. And then it shows shadow on his shirt in kind of a triangle pattern. And yeah, the jacket's like a really nice, it kind of feels like a windbreaker material, and same with the pants. And it's just great details. Here, put him in a standing position and put him on a stand so you can kind of see his outfit better. But yeah, so the ones with the black, clear, sparkly stands, they have matching combs. And the whitish ones, they have matching combs, but no hangers with this line. Okay, can I get him on his stand? Fit. Okay, this was the best I could do with one hand. So with him, I just combed through his hair to kind of make it a little bit less gelled, but I didn't wash or anything. Uh-oh, a la-di-da fell down. I'll have to fix her later. That happens. So here you can see his hair. I really, really like how they have this buzz cut look on the side. And I really like how they actually gave him ear pods to give him some extra accessories. So yeah, this is the one boy doll I've gotten from the Rainbow High, well, Shadow High, but they're kind of the same series. So he is absolutely my favorite boy that they've made. I feel like this is a new face mold. I really, really love this face mold. I really like how they did the eyebrows in this little part here. And I really just, he's so cute. And yeah, it's nice how he has this bit of blue in his eyes. I love his gray tone. So my story with these is that she's a kind of a dark magic witch, and this is her zombie boyfriend that she brought back to life. And so they're just a lot of fun. And you can see here's his pants, and like they actually have some ties here. And yeah, it actually has this kind of like sweatshirt material here. And he has socks and these awesome sneakers. I just really, really, really like his look. So then my fourth favorite, I thought I would like hers more higher up than she turned out to be. Partly, so mine came with a little bit of problems that I then mostly fixed. That this side, it was a little bit more gray coming out here, and I kind of got it to fade a little bit and made it a little bit better. And she had a little bit of kind of a gray smudge on her upper lip that I mostly got off. So she was easier to fix. I think partly Natasha with her white skin tone, I mean, that's gonna stain more easily and be harder to fix. So that's just something I noticed. But also, yeah, her face in the mold, I feel is like a little bit different than the original face mold. That's like a little bit different. Like she has less full cheeks. And this is probably not my favorite face mold that they've made. But I think it works decently well for her with her look. One thing I do like more than I thought is the glitter on the brows and the glitter on the lips. From far away, it really just looks sparkly. So I do really like that look more than I expected. And they did a good job with the application of the glitter. I feel it looks pretty even. But yeah, and so she's someone that there's really aspects. So I love the black and white of her hair. I love these little hair accessories that they put. So here's an S and a paper clip. And on this side, you have the paper clip and the H. I really love that whole idea. I love pigtails. That was just such a great idea. And I absolutely adore her jacket. Oh, so one thing to mention, so for me with these dolls wearing jackets, same with Natasha, I just took off the top clip that goes around their waist. I just completely took it off, and I just have them, that their jacket, it goes through the pole. So that way the pole's just holding them up. And then that way, because sometimes the clip, it's hard to get around their jacket. So that's kind of my strategy. I learned that with my BMR Barbies, that I broke their clips that go around their waist, so they break easily. So I just learned that I could balance them by putting the stick under their shirts or jackets, and that would hold them up. But here I just love, so this is my favorite part about her, is I just love this jacket with the bones, the skeleton. That is like, and this little corseting detail on the sides, that was like the whole reason for getting her. Which also mentioning, I also even love these like dangling hair pieces that they added, that they're on these loops hanging as an accessory. You have a black one with some gray intermixed, and you have a white one. That I just love the details that went into her hair. That's what like really makes her for me. And I like her studded little necklace. Her dress and the whole snakeskin thing, that's not my favorite look, but I think it's okay. And yeah, you can see her earrings, shadow. These shoes I turned out to like more than I expected. They kind of have almost like a rainbow sheen to them, which I don't know if it appears well on camera, but there's a little bit of a rainbow sheen to them, and that they actually have like this snake detailing. I think they're really cute. I think in person, I feel that the boots go better with the jacket than I had seen in other pictures and video. Like often pictures and video, these seem way too white versus cream. But in person, it doesn't feel as jarring to me. So I thought before I was going to change her shoes to be the snakeskin pattern shoes, but I decided I actually like this. So I also like her second outfit, which is this one, which I'm planning to use later on like another doll. And I also really like Shanelle's second outfit. I just don't like this top. I'm thinking like put a different top underneath this vest thing, which is so cute. So I'm thinking this I might also use for a different doll eventually. So both Heather and Shanelle, I feel like, come with really amazing second outfits to use later. And yeah, here's Natasha'S boots, which are really awesome. And I also really like Heather's extra shoes for another doll. So yeah, so those are some of the extra outfits. I'm not as big of a fan of Ash's second outfit. I guess the jacket's okay. Not as into, I don't know, whatever these legging type things are. And here's the second shoes. Let me hold this better. Second shoes for Shanelle. So yeah, so I'm really happy with these. I think they're so cool. I love this whole idea. And for me, I feel like you can really be creative with these and make your own characters like witches, ghosts, and zombies. And there's so much that you can just put into making your own characters with these, or someone mentioned, I guess, black and white films. But these are just so fun and so unique. And I just love that they just kind of add a different dimension to my collection. So they're just so much fun. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll try to take a picture of them and put them at the end of this video. Okay, see you soon.